next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Maybe On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest back in the building, Albee for president. My guy. Welcome to the show,
What's up,
man.
my brother?
Welcome back. Welcome to the new spot.
Yeah, I f with it, man. I like what y'all did to the place, man.
Thank you, right? The
I
new
get some
studio.
strippers in here to be really lit.
Have we had strippers in here yet?
Never.
Rob? Well, no. What was like the closest thing to strippers that we've had here? I guess the girls before, they had like pasties on.
Well,
That was like,
that's cool.
Or
That's
when we
cool.
did the Sexy Besties video shooting here, we've come close.
Oh yeah, say no more.
We've
Say
never
no more.
gone full. I think the one time On the Radar's ever almost gone full strippers was when Cash Cobain and Chow Lee were gonna come do their back at the old spot.
Fire.
And they were trying to get strippers to be in the back,
Yeah.
but then it didn't work out. It just ended up being a bunch of dudes in ski masks instead.
Oh, that's the complete opposite.
I know. Shout out my Susie. Shout out Jay Lenny. But like, it was like, I don't know what happened with that one. But hey, man, good to see you. How you been?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Grinding, working, man. You know, good to see you too, brother, man.
Been a while.
I love what you're doing, man. Like, you lit, bro. You lit. I'm proud of you.
I'm just working, man.
Proud of you.
I'm just. What did Jay-Z say last night? I'm just showing up.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
showing
That's
up. You gotta
it.
keep showing up, man.
Just keep showing up, man. Just keep showing up. I like the way that was real motive. It was real short, but he said enough. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I feel like. Cause Rob, what was it? I wrote it down. It was like, keep showing up until you in those boardrooms, until they say you're the greatest of all time. Like just
Exactly.
in life.
Exactly.
And I feel like a lot of people stop showing up after a while because they get discouraged or they give up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's literally
what
what
we
we're talking
talking
about.
about.
That's what we talk about. But I think a great example of that, not to go on a super tangent, was like Victoria Monet, because she's like, what, 30 something?
Right.
And she won Best New Artist, and she's like the oldest artist ever to win Best New Artist. So
Oh, that's crazy.
you really can't give up, man.
Nah, ain't no reason to, man. It's really in there for you. You just gotta believe in it.
You've been home for what, like a year and a half now, right?
Yeah, I've been home for like
Is that almost 2 years now?
15 months.
15 months, man.
Yeah.
How was, because when I saw you, we was like a month out or a couple weeks out.
Yeah, it was. I was fresh out, like fresh out of this month.
What was assimilating after that like this past year and a half?
It
Like,
just been like hard trying to adjust to what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? Because like when you in jail, you realize what's real, because if they real, they gonna be there for you. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If they don't give a fuck about you, they not gonna be there for you. You see who there for you, who cares about you. You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind. But out here, it's just so much coming at you full speed ahead. You can't even recognize what's real and what's fake, man. You just living for the moment. Word up.
Have you been living for the moment?
Hell yeah, man. I'm kind of like addicted to living for the moment. Word up.
What you mean? Like, what is the source of the addiction of living for the moment?
Like I just get up and go. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever happens during that day, it will happen. I don't even plan ahead. Even if I got shows like the next week or the next month, like if people be trying to book me, like, yo, so what you doing? We trying to book you for something that's going on in July. I'll be like, I don't even see that far, bro. Like, I'm so caught up in the moment. It's like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, that's some real rap. I can't even see that far.
Word up.
I can't even see that far. It's crazy.
Yeah, for real,
but I feel
bro.
like that's also kind of like a product of just going through what you went through. You never
Yeah.
really got to like live in the moment before.
Exactly, man. And I think since I'm living in the moment, like I'm having the most fun in my life. Like, you know what I mean? Just like just everything, you know what I mean? Because I've been so busy living for other people, all the wrong people. I won't say my family the wrong people, but living for people that shouldn't be in my sharing my platform with people that ain't deserve it and all of that shit. Because, you know what I mean? But now I like to live for the people that I know that cherish me, you know what I'm saying?
I love that. You know, it's crazy because I feel like since we last saw each other in those 15 months, like I would have a lot of conversations on this couch and on the show, and we would be talking about like, they're like, you know, obviously the prominent genre of music in the tri-state is like the drill music, right?
Right.
And people would come on the show, they'd be like, oh, like the real music dead, the real music dead, the real music dead. And then I'd be like, but they're like, and shout out Talk of the Town, because they would do like the first day charts of like the videos. I'd be like, how could you say that real music and real rap is dead when Albee is standing right there?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
10 toes with more views than a lot of the drill artists that you guys are saying.
Exactly.
And I would use you as the perfect example. I'm like, look, Albee came home and went right back to making real music,
Right.
real rap, and was putting up the same numbers as drill artists. So you can never really say that real rap and real music is dead. If you don't
Absolutely.
consider drill real music, like everything is subjective. I consider drill real music.
I do too.
I just want to make that a clear point before we
too.
get into whatever else. But yes, I was like, Albee's home and he's doing this. How could you
Right.
say that that's gone? You know?
Yeah, they is trying to push my kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't too many people like me that's rapping the way I rap and
Right.
talking that shit that I talk. But I'm still relevant, and I'm thankful for that, because I know a lot of people that mattered back then or whatever. Like, not saying back then, like 4 years ago, basically, you know what I'm
Facts,
saying, before I
yeah.
went to jail, you know what I mean, they mattered then or whatever. You feel me? They ain't mattering now, but I'm glad I could still put it in the music. And if you listening to drill music and that drill record come on, and then the next song my come on, you ain't gonna skip it either. You gonna be like, it blends right in, like, 'cause I'm
Right.
talking that. You feel me?
I was about to say, what do you feel like, you know, you're talking about like the people who were relevant back then and then now and you coming home. Like, what do you feel like is like your core thing that makes people always come back to you?
I think cause of the authentic, like I'm so authentic with this, like it ain't like, it basically, I always say it's like it's in me and not on me. You know what I'm saying? So like people know that. Like when you hear my music, you like, nah, this been do some.
Yeah.
It's just the shit that I'm saying. Like it's cool to just be rapping and saying anything you want to say. You know what I mean? Because like rapping ain't even about people's lives no more nowadays. Nowadays it's just people just basically just, it's a trap. It's really like you just going in the studio and looking for a hit, hoping that these people do something. You know what I mean? Ain't never been through nothing. I know a lot of drill rappers that ain't never shoot nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they dissing dads and they wilding, saying all type of shit like that. You feel me? So it's like it's really just a trap, and then people get caught up in it and thinking it's that. You feel me? But nah, it ain't that. It ain't the wave, man. But I've really been through. So you can hear that in my music.
Right. And it's not like you haven't also, in that same respect, also worked with artists like that too. Like I think two of the most notable and two of the youngest ones would be like Shawnee Bonnie and D Rose.
Yeah, word
you know
up,
what I'm
word
saying?
up.
Like Shawnee, like first of all, I love the Shawnee record. I love both the records, first and foremost.
Appreciate it.
But the D Rose record, I want to talk about that one first because like that's obviously a Jersey thing.
Right.
Which is why I really f***ed with it. And like, you know, I feel like a lot of people didn't see that record coming.
Right.
So like I want to ask like what is like the connection with you and D Rose and making that happen and kind of blending both those worlds. Like you said, like you listen to the D Rose record and then Albee gonna come on right after, but you ain't gonna skip that Albee record, right?
Exactly. Because I f with Lil Bro. Like I f with anybody that's doing their thing. I'm not running around hating. If I want to work, I'm gonna work with them. I ain't got no problem saying, yo, let's get one. You feel me? Yeah. My pride ain't in that way. You feel me? But like my barber is his cousin is like used to coach D Rose playing basketball.
Okay.
So when I'm in the barbershop or whatever, he was like, yo, you should hear my little man. He fire. So he put him on. I'm like, I already heard of him. He fire.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I post him like, yo, this little fire. So next thing you know, we reached out, let's get one in. And it was that. So we definitely be working. We got a couple other songs too. Like I rock with him, and I've been rocking with Shawnee Bonnie. She just fire. Like I fuck with her. And then the way she rap, she do drill and all that. But she rap with pain too. So you know it just blend right in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Word up.
And when you did the Shawnee record, I like that too because it kind of like it felt like Shawnee was getting out of like the pocket that she was in for a while.
Facts.
So like and it was kind of like I think it was like her first record back after a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. But I thought it was cool because I'm like, oh, it's dope to see Shawnee. Again, like kind of like in the way it's like, oh, it's cool to see Albee work with someone like Shawnee. It's cool to see Shawnee work with somebody like Albee. Because it's not something that I would initially have been like, oh yeah, this is gonna make sense and this is gonna work. But the way it worked out was just worked out so beautifully, and it kind of was like in my brain, and I feel like for probably some younger fans, it's like a cool way to blend both these worlds of different sounds together too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that shit was dope, man. And I got more records in the cut with some more drill rappers too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's crazy because when a drill rapper come into my world, like he want to come into my world. You know what I'm saying? Like he be like, yo, what type of beat? We gonna go drill? We gonna do one of your type of beats? And I be like, you with my type of beats? You know what I'm saying? They be like, yeah, with it. But I'm like, let's do a drill. You know what I mean? But so we'll do one my way and we'll do one their way.
But you know what it is? I feel like when I do a lot of these like interviews and I have these drill artists on the platform, like a lot of them want to do like your type of, or they listen to your type of music or they listen to other type. They don't want to make drill music, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Like they'll never like get on and be like, oh, I don't want to make drill music.
No doubt.
Because that's what got them lit. But like they really do be wanting to do
trying
other
to jump
shit.
out of that bad. They were just born. It's because they feel like they be feeling like they can't, like people categorize them and they can't. Word is born. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's how the drill rappers be feeling. They be stuck in and they be like, I can't get out of it. So when they come over here, they be like, I want to do a record like on your type of wave. You know what I mean? It's to show my, you know what I mean, my style. That's dope.
It's like making them like they feel more comfortable doing music with you and like on that type of wave too. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, hell yeah. Cause I still do like the talking about sometimes it's still like drill. Like I feel like I was drill rapping before the UK beats. You know what I'm saying? That type. You know what I mean? Bombing or whatever, talking that type. So it's just the beat to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you doing the record with D Rose, because I was watching this other interview that you had posted on your gram that you did a collab with. I wish I remember who it was, but I wrote it down. Like you had talked about like getting more support, like you and Surf should be more supported in the state of Jersey, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel like doing that record with D Rose being like very young, do you feel like that's like also you trying to like I don't want to say men, but also just try to do better than people who have like come before you in the sense of like supporting the younger artists in that respect?
Most definitely, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like just to get around people that's coming up, like I want to show them that, like, so even when I did the record with D Rose, like I still was like giving them advice and telling them, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because like, like when we shot the video, this is the craziest shit, about to get some exclusive. We shot the video, right? D Rose, you know, he be dissing people or whatever, you know what I mean? So the shit that he dissing, like, we shot the video, like that's my hood, but I'm from a different city. So it's like we had to stop a lot of from happening over that, you know what I mean? But it's just respect at the end of the day. And I'm like, yo, nah, it ain't nothing. We getting money together, this and the third, you know what I mean? And everybody gonna respect me, you know what I mean? It's love or whatever. Yeah. But it's just so much that come with that because these be wild and whatever, but it was all peace, you know what I mean? Shot the video in his hood, shot the video in that hood, like, you know what I mean? It was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
How do you, as like kind of like a figurehead in Jersey and kind of like, and to these kids in some respect, like an OG to them, right?
Yeah.
How do you navigate those type of situations and trying to encourage someone like D-Rose to also just do better in that respect too?
Yeah, you just gotta understand that, like, you know what I mean? Like when they talking they whatever, you got to be able to understand that whatever you saying out your mouth and all of that shit, you just got to be built to back it up when it comes.
Right.
Because that day is going to come, and you're not going to expect it, or you might just run into it. But one thing about God, man, he worked that way, man. He going to have you run into whatever you got going on. You're not,
That's a fact,
you can't run from your problems forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just be trying to just like, yo, just separate yourself because you got talent. You feel me? You can make it out of this. And it's in there for you. Everybody ain't got talent, so the ones who ain't got talent, they ain't got no problem tearing you down.
Right, very well said, very well said. Of course, free serves too, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I feel like, especially like in Jersey right now, I think it's like a lot of the artists have like that similar sentiment where it's like, we got to just work together a little bit better to
and they be saying like, know what I be hearing? They be hearing like Jersey ain't got like no platform. And I really was sitting there thinking that too, because people be like, yo, because Jersey ain't got no radio station, that's why Jersey ain't popping.
Yeah.
But that can't be right, because Academics, he from Jersey, so he got one of the biggest platforms.
That's
and
true
then
too.
Joe Budden from Jersey, he got one of the biggest platforms. So we really don't need no radio station when you got them two. All they got to do is just push Jersey.
Right.
Or for real.
Right.
And then y'all watching. If y'all feel like that, like all y'all gotta do, and I hate to be the person to say that. I'll be the one that say that, and then they don't support me because it's like, oh, Albee just me. Albee says it, but then they gonna support everybody else. But it, man, if I gotta bite the bullet, I gotta bite the bullet for the whole state to eat. The whole state to eat. But you got Joe Budden and Academics. They are some of the biggest people in this hip hop and all of that. The social media platforms, all they gotta do is shine a light on Jersey because it's talent out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Word up.
I agree. That's why I'm always inviting y'all over to this side of
No
Brooklyn.
doubt.
So we can make some shit shake. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, all right. So I want to talk about the music now. So Albee for President out now. Go stream that. You know what I'm saying?
Right now.
For you with this project, right? What was like the intent that you put behind it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what really went into this project for you? Why Albee for President?
Right.
Like, what were some of like the nitty gritty details about like why you decided to take this direction this time around with this new album?
It's 2024 for one. It's election year. You know what I'm saying? So that's the average. That's the regular. But it's a mood that I was in. It's just how I was carrying myself, how I've been home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything tinted loose. Everything presidential, bulletproof trucks and all of that. I mean, we moving like the Secret Service.
Like the
You know what I'm saying? Presidential suites. So it was just a mood. Like every one of my albums be a mood. You know what I mean? And the name of the album came from like my man Goonie, he got killed. This one of my bros. But I had dropped the mixtape back in the day. You know what I mean? He was just like, yo, your album's so hard. You feel me? Man, Albee for President, man. It got a ring to it. Albee for President, he kept saying that. So it always stuck in my mind. Like one day I'm gonna do a song called Albee for President. I'm gonna push some shit called Albee for President. And my man Kwai, he got life in jail. He always calls himself El Presidente. So I'll just be like,
so I got the El Presidente record on there too.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know what I mean? Everything was just, it all adds up. It's always a method to my madness. It ain't just about me. It's always everybody else.
So in a way, it's also kind of like a sort of like tribute for your man who passed away too.
Yeah, exactly. Word is born. So it's like, cause he used to say that to me, Albee for President. And I'm like, man, you know what? Nah, word is born.
I like that though. I like because like I feel like with all your projects, you've always had like something that kind of brings it all together, or something that is like important to you that it may not be directly given to the listener, but if they know you and they know what you stand for, like they'll eventually figure it out and kind of be like, oh, this is why Albee did this. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like, it's not like just a gimmick for like a presidential year. Like it's more than just that.
It's more than that. It's way more than that. Word is born. So that's what it's about though for me. You know what I mean? Just pushing that. It's good. Everybody with the album, I'm getting no bad reviews from it. Everybody saying it's a classic. And one thing I love about my album that people don't get in their albums is that everybody got a different favorite song. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a catalog. It's like it ain't just like I ain't chasing no TikTok records.
Yeah.
I ain't doing none of that. You feel me? Whatever gonna go. But like you put my album on, you just press play and it's gonna go. That's how I'm fucking with it.
I love the Presidente record.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a slide.
That's my shit right now.
That's a slide right there.
What do you feel like? What do you feel like the general consensus? Like, what have been people? Because you said like everybody got a different favorite song off of it. Right. What has been like the consensus of like the general population's favorite record off of it?
Right now, is people favorite record right now when I is Bane.
Bane.
With Bane. The first 3 records they with Bane, Mush Interlude, and the press conference. It's just aggressive. It's regular. It's Albee out flow. It's like, you know what I mean? The Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? They love that type. When I come like that, it can't be denied. Heard up.
That's a fact. You know, I gotta say, like one of my favorite records you did this past year too was Risk Takers with Millions, right? With Millions
legendary,
and
legendary.
That. So I just wanted to give you your flowers on that one too, because I think around that time that I was having those conversations I had mentioned, where I'm like, look, like these independent artists, like you know, like you got Millions doing his thing, you got you doing your thing, you got Leaf, like everybody is like. And rapping at a high level too, not like low level rapping, and to put up the numbers that one was doing as well too. I'm like, how could you ever say rap is dead? You
exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. When you got like that still exists, and consistently, it ain't like consistently rapping like 3 projects a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I mean, just pushing. It's going on tours, all of that. So it's still motion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you see running to the people that they saying rapping is dead, and then we walking around with $250,000 worth of jewelry on. So rapping ain't dead, bro. We doing all right, bro.
I was about to say the shows have been good.
Hell yeah. The shows is great. Features is great. Holla at me, you know what I'm saying? Hit my manager up.
This your camera right here. This your manager right here.
Whatever. You hit my manager. Tiny is lit. You know what I'm saying? It's lit.
So where we go from here, man? Like, are we doing another project this year? Like, what's kind of the plan?
Yeah. I'm trying to drop every quarter, Gabe. No cap.
So 4 projects this year.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop. Me and my artist MG about to drop an album too.
All right,
so it's like, you know what I'm saying? We going crazy, bro. We ready.
Word, man. Well, I'm excited for you, bro.
Appreciate it.
You know,
brother.
Congrats on everything. Glad to see you in even better spirits than you were when you first came home.
I feel good, man. I'm getting used to it. I was a little iffy last time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to adjust to this world, this crazy world we living in. But now,
what was the hardest part to adjust? My bad. Before we get out of here, I want to know that.
The hardest part to adjust to is noticing what's real and what's fake, bro. Like I said earlier.
Like you said at the beginning, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard. That's something hard. You feel me? Because you just be like, they love you. They just throw that word around so carelessly, and then they do some shit that make you seem like, damn, this hate me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word is born. So
I feel like everybody got a different answer to that question, because like I forgot who it was, but somebody had came home and I was like, so what was like the hardest part to adjust to? They're like the McDonald's touchscreens, and I was like,
what?
Yeah. They're like, I didn't know McDonald's had touchscreens, and
I didn't know
like,
that either. I don't eat McDonald's no more, man. No, it's born. I had some bad McDonald's one time. I felt like I was about to die when I ate that
it scarred you for.
Yeah, I heard that.
I go lie. I'll tell you the story after about some artists and bad history with McDonald's on the show. But regardless, man, look, Albee for President out now. Go run that up. Freestyle Part 2 out now. Part 1 out now. Performance out now. What song are you performing off the project today?
We performing exclusive. No, nothing off the project.
Oh, nothing off the project. I thought we were doing something off the project too.
You want to? We could. It's whatever.
Okay, well, either way, go run all those videos up. That's all out now. Go run up the first interview too. Go check that out. Before we get up out of here, my brother, anything else you want to let the people know where they can follow you, all that good stuff, now's the time to do it. This camera on the right here.
Albee out 201, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Jersey in the spot, man. Tri-state gangster, man. You know what we into, man. Follow that, get with that. Everything real, everything solid, man. Albee for President out right now. Go get that too.
There you go, man. Albee for President out right now. Make sure you go follow him. Go run up everything he has out now. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, Albee out on the radar. We out. Bow. My God, love.
My boy. Say that.
Boom. Easy.